You're now tuned in to Man So Crazy TV. It's your girl Whit Ali. If you want to get in touch with me, you can hit me up at my Gmail, Whitney Wofford, WOFFORD @gmail.com.
Man, today, man, we got that girl Whit Ali in the building. What's up, man?
Hey, how you doing, bro?
Man, to the people out there, man, me and Whitney been friends for about like 5 or 6 years.
Damn, it's even longer than that. It's just been 5, 6 years?
Yeah, it's been about 5 or 6 years. Okay. And I hadn't seen her in a while. And so when I called her and she seen me and she just like noticed my energy and stuff, and I said to her, I was like, hey man, why do I feel like everybody else dumb and I'm the only smart person? Like, why don't nobody think like me and shit?
Well, I feel like I'm walking alone.
You know what I'm saying?
That hit me when you said that. I was like, I've been feeling like that for the past 5 months. You know, it's just, it's so fucking crazy. Yeah, man. When you said that.
She pointed out some real, like, strong shit, like with shit I ain't know, like the birth charts and, you know what I'm saying, the zodiac sign, what the certain rooms mean and all this stuff. And she told me that God is like within us. God is not that white man that everybody think with the long hair, the white mustache. Like, explain to them, man. Introduce yourself to the people, man.
Hey y'all, I'm Whit Ali. I hate this. I asked them not to show my face. Okay, listen. When you came to my house yesterday and you said, I feel like I'm walking in this bitch alone.
Yeah.
It's like you spoke to something in me. And I clicked. And it's like we do this every time we meet up, bro. We don't even see each other every day, but when we link up, we always seem to have these type of meetings.
Right.
But this one got deep. So I was like, damn, I've been feeling like that for 5 months, man. Like, just like y'all don't see what the fuck going on. Y'all being distracted by this TV, this internet, the games, the Olympic games, they, you know, NFL, NBA. Y'all just being distracted. You feel me? So we started off with the birth chart, natal chart. Now y'all know how people love scream out. Ain't no playing books to no parenting. Ain't no playing books to this game called life. Ain't no playing books to But it is one. And everyone has one. And when you're born, there's a snapshot of the sky at that very given time you were born. That's why it's very imperative to know what time you were born, because that determines your ascendant and your, descendant, your north node and your south node. You feel me? We'll get into that later. But
tell them about that. When you said from 1983 to 1995 or 6 is like the last.
The Scorpio, the Pluto and Scorpio generation. Right. Yeah, from like 1983, 84 to the decade of 94, 95. That 10-year generation, those born within that generation, especially the 88 generation, double 8s. If you know your numerology, then you'll know the significance of 8. But anyway, that's the Pluto and Scorpio kids. You feel me? The indigo kids.
Yeah.
You feel me? That tribe. What is it? I'm sorry, I'm blanking right now. What is it? Hopi. The Hopi. Yeah, the Hopi tribe, the Hopi legends. They talk about that. Like, oh man, this shit's so wild. Okay.
Take your time.
It's just so wild. All right. Stop. Pause. I had a blank. Pause.
Take your time. Cause I know it's so much stuff that you wanna.
I'm telling you, like,
say, and it's coming out. Yeah.
Okay, go back to what we were saying before that, cause I lost it. What was it? What you asked me? I'm sorry.
Before the birthday.
No,
think the birth
what
year?
we were just saying. Yes,
Yeah.
that generation, right? That generation there, the Pluto and Scorpio kids. Like, our entire generation was seeded. It was a calling. It was the third call. It was a call. Mother Earth, she called out for help.
Yeah.
And a lot of us volunteered, but we forgot. But a lot of us volunteered to come here.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
And they make out the natal chart to be like hocus pocus and all that old witchy shit. And they scared of words like rituals. But if you look deep into the words and shit, they got triple double entendres, different meanings. But my thing is, this generation here, you guys, we got to get back to the message, the purpose. You're a North Node. And everybody have one. Everybody got a part to play in this shit. But it's in your birth chart. A chart is a map. A map is a plan. That's a blueprint, ain't it? All those words are synonymous. You feel me? Like, I just hate how the society is so scared of what they don't know. And scared of what they would, and afraid to learn or dive into the morbid.
Right, that's like the purpose of the video. Like, I want you to put the message out there to, cause like
our generation, that 83 to 94, 5 generation. All right, my message to them is, guys, wake the fuck up. All right, step away from the TV, step away from the elections,
right?
Cause you know all that shit is visuals. All that shit is visuals. It's keeping you from looking up. They got us looking down. You feel me? We done missed so many signs that are in the Bible that done happened, and our government hasn't mentioned none of it.
Right.
You feel me? They distracting us. They distracted us.
Right.
And we're allowing it because they dividing us. We too busy being distracted and being divided instead of coming together and realizing we don't need them.
Right.
We don't need them. The moment we give up the idea that money, that little green piece of paper, is worthless, the moment we get rid of that concept that is real life worthless, enough of us are botanists, growers, gardeners. Enough of us are teachers, doctors, philosophers. Enough of us are nurses. Like, we can have our own motherfucking community. Where that ain't got to be, we ain't got to play the game. Once we stop playing their game, step the fuck back from the table, and realize we're playing their game within a game. You feel me?
Yeah. Right.
And start taking care of our own, like those other colonists have done. We ain't gonna mention no names, but we know who rules the world.
Right.
You know why? Because they stuck to their own kind. They spun their money amongst themselves.
Right.
You feel me? They built their own community. You feel me?
Right. And another thing that I wanted to like stretch, what stood out to me yesterday, is when, like, actually tell the people a little bit about what you do with the readings and stuff like that, you know?
Oh, okay. First off, I just want to say this, like, tarot reading and birth charts, and when people think about that stuff, it's not all cauldrons and voodoo shit. It's not that. You know, it's just a whole nother perspective of worshiping the same God you worship when you go to church every Sunday, which is a ritual. Right. You feel me? Y'all, you know, y'all got y'all rituals too. Y'all just don't demonize them like y'all do what we do. You feel me?
Right.
But we have the same purpose. You feel me? Just different fucking methods.
Right.
You know what I mean? So once we start accepting each other for each other, despite our differences, and just, we ain't trying to persuade you of our way of thinking. We just want y'all to look. Just see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So with the tarot cards, which what got me into that, it found me. I started looking into who my great grandparents were. You know, I already knew who my great granddad was, but I never knew who my great grandmother was.
Right.
My grandmother never met her. You know what I mean?
Right.
She died giving birth. So it was like me researching and trying to find out who I am. Right. And I was finding so much about my great grandfather's side, but not so much about my great grandmother.
Right.
You feel me? So it was like a whole enigma with her, and that led me to the birth chart. For some reason, it's like one article. You know how you get on the internet, you click something else, and you click something else, and then you know what I mean?
Right.
You're like, what that mean? Or what that mean? And you just start reading shit, and it start interesting you. And, you know, and you were like, damn, intriguing. So anyway, after doing my birth chart and understanding the whole aspect of as above, so below, it was like it came naturally.
Right.
You know, and I remember buying my first deck. I know it's more powerful if somebody buy it for you, if they have good intention. Right. But I was eager, so I was ready to see it in my face instead of visualizing it.
Right.
And that's another thing we need to get a hold on. Our thoughts and what we visualize. We got to get back to visualizing more mentally. Right. That's the only way it will manifest. You feel me? You ain't gonna be somewhere if you don't see it here first.
Right. So look, with all that being said, are you like a psychic or some sort of something?
No, and I hate that word. No.
What you like? Can you like predict the future?
No, I don't know. I say what I see. That's it.
So can you see something inside a person that person can't see?
Sometimes not.
Just whatever like comes to you at the time.
And it's so random, so I don't even know what to call it. Because it ain't nothing I can control or do it on demand. You feel me?
Because look, when I pulled the tarot cards and when you just said that about the woman with the kids, and I was like, damn, so like, and I don't know
when you pull, and I'm so happy you brought that up. When I let you pull the cards. Yeah. That was your energy pulling that, not mine. Yeah. Your higher self was speaking to you. I'm just the interpreter.
Okay.
I'm the one to break it down in our language. And that's what I was doing. Your higher self was speaking to you. He was just, I'm here to tell you what, you know what I'm saying?
So does somebody live inside of you?
My soul, God lives inside of me. But,
I was thinking like a dead person or something that come back to you in the form to send a message.
I feel like, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very, oh my God. You know how that movie Avatar came out and everybody was like, man, it's so cool. Well, my group of people I was like, man, I wish Earth was like that. Earth is like that. Yeah. We only can see 60% of what Earth has to offer. Imagine that 40. We can't see in infrared. We can't see in X-ray.
Okay.
We can't see, you know what I mean? Those are whole nother dimensions, dude. You feel me? But there are certain animals that can. Yeah. Reptiles and shit that can. Imagine all the other life forms we're interacting with just right now, standing out here. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel that.
You know, like we got to get back to the basics. We're being distracted. And then it's like Mother Earth called us. But when you enter this game, the blinders are put on due to unfortunate circumstances. We were like collateral damage. You feel me? So incarnating in here, you instantly forget. You feel me? So it's like, but you made the plan before you came here.
So what would you call yourself? Like
an interpreter.
Interpreter, not a fortune teller, not a psychic.
Because it come random, so I don't even know what to call that.
Cause like most people, So, cause most people, that was so fucking rude. You know, most people who don't really know about it, they'll look at it as if it's witchcraft or something like that. Some people judge.
And that's when you come in with